The population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. So if we want to keep children, adults, out of prison, mother, father, or just father.
What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another new podcast. We're going to get right into it today, but I just wanted to wish everyone that celebrates a Merry Christmas. Hope you're enjoying time with friends and family. Let's get into these clips. We're going to unwrap some things together. But before we do, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know every time I release a video, and don't be afraid to show a little love to the like button. Now let's get into it.
With 8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support.
Jesus.
And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father?
Jesus.
What the fuck? What happened? Who hit you? Come on. Who hit you? Who hit you? Who hit you? Come on. Come on. Who hit you? No.
Harriet Tubman is rolling over in her grave. And I don't even think there's anything we can say here. Let's just let life catch up to her and we'll just keep it moving. A goddamn slave fetish. The hell wrong with you?
He's a 10, but he has a 9 to follow. What is it?
He's a 1.
How come?
I ain't broke. I don't date wages.
Wages? What do you mean by that?
Who works a 9 to 5 these days?
Why is that too cheap for you?
Look at me.
Oh my God.
On the women's side of the study, women literally do not see ugly men. It's so bad. It's like they're invisible. Of course, unfortunately, this can normally be overcome as soon as a man pulls out his wallet. It's human nature, but oh God, you gotta hate it.
What's something you never told your ex?
I've cheated on every one of my exes.
Oh, wait, all of them? How many?
All, and my husband included.
You had to cheat on your boyfriend with one guy in the entire world. Who would it have to be?
Ian Somerhalder, Harry Styles, MGK. I would never cheat on my boyfriend. He's the love of my life.
Change while you have me. Improve while I'm still begging you to. But once I'm done, I'm fucking done. If you couldn't change while we're together, I don't give a if you change while we apart. You didn't care enough about me to change when I was crying, when I was begging, when I was pleading for you to see me. But now, when I get enough strength to leave, now all of a sudden you want to change. But guess what? I ain't gonna know. I gave you way too much attention while we was together. I gave you too much of my time while we was together. Too much of my energy, too much of my consideration. When we break up, I'm done. I close the door, lock it, and throw away the key. When I close doors, the stay closed. I don't leave them cracked. I don't put a peephole in it. I won't fucking know if you changed or not. So if you do not want to be in that category, do not fuck up a good thing. Change while you have me. Improve while I'm still begging you to. But once I'm done, I'm fucking done.
That sounds good, but I disagree with a few things that he's saying. Now, I do agree that if the relationship has soured, leave and don't leave the door open. But I think we get so caught up on this idea of somebody changing for us, and I think that's a little egotistical and selfish. I think when you meet somebody and you start to get an idea of who that person is and what they're about, you have to ask yourself, is this somebody that I can deal with for the next 20 years? Are we going down the same path in life? And if the answer is no, then it's time to leave that person alone. Because if you continue, then you're signaling to them that the person that they are is acceptable. They're getting access to you, so why would they change? And you're only hurting yourself crying, pleading, and begging for somebody to be someone that they just are not. So instead of doing that, you have to know yourself, know what works for you, and know who works for you, and not waste your time trying to change somebody into somebody that they're not, because any change is only temporary.
The destruction of this scale is dedicated to all of the women whose lives have been ruined and ruled by it. This is for us, ladies. Safety first. Oops. I'm tired of you stealing my life. I'm tired of you making me feel if I'm good or bad. I'm tired of you deciding how my day is. No more of you deciding my life. No more of you stealing life from me. This is it. I take back my life. I'm in control. I decide if I'm good or bad, not you. I deserve a great life. This is about me. This isn't about you. Oh my God. That's like better than sex.
Now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's not the scale. That's merely a reflection of the choices and habits you've developed in life. You could break 100 scales and the root of the problem is still going to be present. You're overweight, you don't like it, and you haven't found the strength to defeat it. And this is my issue with the body positivity movement. It encourages and enables people to be subpar versions of themselves, and anyone that tells you different is fat phobic and trying to shame you, regardless of the facts or data they're presenting. He ain't lying. And I understand people can be cruel, but it is more cruel to see someone in a broken condition and encouraging them to stay there. That person is not on your side. Imagine you went to the doctor for a broken arm and he prescribes you pain medication, not fixing the problem, just making you feel good about having the problem. He's not on your side and you shouldn't listen to him. And it's the same way with these enablers of the body positivity movement. And we always talk about the physical toll obesity takes on people, but what about the mental toll? What about the distress and despair this woman is going through? Imagine all the thoughts that creep into her mind because she can't get out of the body she doesn't want to be in. And instead of giving people the discipline and the tools to make an actual change in their life, we're just telling them it's okay to not be okay.
Watch the moment this woman started trashing an airport desk, where she even threw a computer monitor at an agent. She became agitated when her children walked away and demanded staff help find them. She was arrested and charged.
So apparently this woman was dealing with the gate agent, and unbeknownst to her, her two minor children walked away to use the bathroom. And when she couldn't find them, she went into panic mode and went crazy, causing $10,000 worth of damage. And now she's facing charges of assault, disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, in an airport of all places. That's the last place you want to catch a charge. So instead of you losing your kids have now lost you.
Mother.
That's my best friend, yo. That's my best friend.
Listen,
I can't even talk to my mom.
Okay,
yo.
hold up. So has he had a problem with alcohol?
He has a problem with alcohol. He's an alcoholic. Ty, when did you start drinking? How old were you?
Probably 13.
13, okay.
Probably
That's
13.
very early.
She be drinking with me. She put me on.
I put you on at 13?
She put me on, yeah.
You're a liar. Vinia, how much is he drinking?
He drinks 5 to 6 bottles, and the bottles is like this, like the 40 ounces.
Oh, he's chugging some 40 ounces?
Yeah,
the
we
40
did
ounces.
that
years ago. I was like 17, 19.
That's a lie. 5 and 6. I promise you, Vivica. 5 to 6.
I would throw up now.
Day.
I would throw up. If I tried that now, I would throw up now. If I tried that now, I'm telling you.
That's binge drink. Let me tell you something. Y'all bill that y'all have, he's only been here a day and a half.
Right. So tell us, you stayed at a hotel that the show put you up in, and you
Notice how all these women are ganging up on him, and every time he says something, they're just trying to attack him instead of actually trying to help him.
Ran up almost a $200 bar bill.
Here, let's talk about it. One bottle of whiskey, $60. One bottle of premium tequila, $71.18.
You know,
One bottle of regular
feminist.
tequila, $17.52. We got some beer, a couple soft drinks, and an orange juice.
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You did this yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you think that's okay?
I didn't. I wasn't thinking.
You just did it.
I wasn't thinking.
But did
I
you
saw it.
drink all
I saw it.
that
I
by
saw
yourself?
it. No, I had friends with me.
On our tab, you know, Vivica, I want to say, I don't feel anything. This is all something that, as an alcoholic, I'm very familiar with. It's the woe is me story, the oh, I'm so sorry, well, feel sorry for me.
So you're an alcoholic, but you can't understand what he's going through. You feel nothing for him. I bet if that was a woman up there, she would feel a certain kind of way.
Because I was deprived of this, that, and the other thing, and I was raised really well, just like this kid was. This is all, I don't feel any emotion toward him right now.
Why?
Because it's all a game. It's all his
For
MO.
him to get his way?
His MO. His manipulation of his, I would
Maybe he's
cry.
never gotten
I'm
any
sorry,
real
Mom,
help.
I'm never gonna drink again. I'm never gonna drive drunk.
This is exactly why men don't open up. He went on the show to get help, but instead he has 6 women, including his mom, attacking him. And you heard great value Hillary Clinton say she has no feelings or emotions towards what he's going through. If that was a woman up there, she'd hold her hand and tell her it's going to be okay, but instead he gets no love from this panel. But what do you expect when you have Vivica A. Fox as one of the hosts? She doesn't like men, and she definitely doesn't like black men. And another problem that I see is he called his mom his best friend. You don't need a friend in a parent. You need a parent in a parent. And she's the one that put him on to drinking at the age of 13, yet she takes no accountability for her role in that. You helped him into the situation, so now it's time to help him out of the situation. But he doesn't feel he has any support or anywhere to go, so what's gonna happen? He's gonna close up and he's gonna hold all these things in. And these are things men feel. That's why the suicide rate is so high, because men don't have that same support. And we need to start opening up and understanding that men have feelings too. And when they express them, we don't need to attack them for it. But that's gonna do it for this video. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you guys have anything to say, please leave it in the comments below. And until another time, I'll see you guys later.